My name is Kizzy Spence. I'm 21. I'm a basketball player from Manchester. I actually got into basketball by playing football first, which sounds crazy. It doesn't make sense, but it does. So I was playing for United City when I was younger, and then so United first, then I went on to City youth teams. Don't know if you call them academies or not, but I ended up breaking my leg in this park, right over there behind us, and then got through. Long story short, I got through all the rehab, got through everything, but by the time I was like trial ready, I wasn't. So I wasn't mentally there. I wasn't stable enough basically to play and participate in the trial. So I sat at home, recovered fully for the year, and then I was like, Mom, I want to try basketball because I've always been good at every sport. Not to brag about that, but yeah. So I tried basketball and I just fell in love with it from the jump. Had like 3 community sessions and what was it called? Amici, Wally Range High School. And then I think the manager of the club at the time was like, do you want to play for the under-14s national team? Or it was under-12 or something like that. And then I was like, yeah. So that's kind of how I got into it. I think I was playing for the Wasps first, but I was like too old. I was like Reddish Vale. I think I was too old for them. And then I came into the Manchester Mystics and Magics club. And then ever since then I was playing. Went to college, come back, went pro, and went back to D1. I think coming up as a younger player, always playing against older people, like even in my club, I was always the youngest. I'm born in July. Everywhere I've gone, I'm always the youngest. It was tough in a good way. Like it shaped me into a skillful player that I am now. But like going through the motions was quite tough. You know, the pressure to perform that I put on myself, because me being a perfectionist within my sport, I'm always wanting to do well, whether that's in the gym, trying to get the technique right, or even just shooting form. It's a lot of pressure, but it's also a good environment of, like I said, being around them older players who can pass on knowledge from off the court, on the court. Nutrition stuff it was a lot of pressure, but I feel like I saw the positive side of the perspective instead of making it a negative thing. But it was good. I'm gonna say my mum, because a lot of the time on and off the court, she's there, she's got my back. Like I've already said before, she's a legend. Well, personally, my mum, like off the court, it's come from being there at the games. That's such an important thing. But in terms of the mental aspect and like pushing that resilience through me, whether that's getting cut from certain teams or getting picked and having some type of challenge and adversity within the team. But then even at home and like raising someone who has to work for things. Like I've not just got things handed to me, and then also having that role model there. It's like, my mum's a black, strong, independent queen, and also showing me the struggles of that as well, and kind of implementing that into my life. Like, look, this is who you are, this is where you come from, but cherish that and use that to one of your strengths. So a lot of the time that's where my mum has like a big part to play. I think for me, I'm definitely proud of myself by going to college, like from being such a young athlete and then not really sure where I wanted to go with it. Like I did, but I wasn't sure. So at first I was supposed to go to Preston, close to home. I was like, okay, cool, I can manage that. And then knowing that being an autistic athlete as well, and the main side of being autistic, I've travelled, I don't even know how many miles basically near London to go to college and grow as an individual on and off the court, and just learn how to live in a sense. Even like cooking for myself, not that I didn't do that at home, but like really managing that, and then managing being autistic and the challenges that come with that, living and being with so many different people in one building, and then handling that through college, through going to classes, and then being disciplined, going to training. I'd say that's one of my proudest moments of going to college and actually getting through it, because first year was tough for me. And people hear, oh, she's autistic or he's autistic, they don't realise how broad the spectrum is. Like a lot of people, you look at me and think, you're autistic. The amount of time people have said, I wouldn't even think you're autistic. And that makes you think, yeah, because you're probably thinking high end of the spectrum, mute, headbanging, non-verbal, or throwing up hand signs and like I said, non-verbal. People don't realise the difference and how broad the spectrum is of being autistic and having autism.